fatty liver.
Fatty liver.
Fatty liver. Fatty liver.
Fatty liver.
I'll share a few things with you. If you follow them, your fatty liver will be cured, that too permanently. One problem that has become very common these days is fatty liver. According to a report by All India Institute of Medical Sciences, more than 40% of Indians have a fatty liver. That means if randomly ultrasound of any 3 people is done, at least one of them will surely have fatty liver. Doctors say that a few years ago, fatty liver used to happen only to people between the ages of 25 and 45. But nowadays, the situation has become so bad that it is increasing even among children. But what exactly is this fatty liver? How does it happen? What are its symptoms? And if it gets diagnosed, how can it be cured? So look, the first thing to understand is that the liver gets fatty very fast, but it can also recover just as quickly, provided we pay a little attention to it. Doctors themselves agree that fatty liver is 100% treatable, and that too at home without any medicine. That's why if you or anyone in your family has fatty liver, there is absolutely no need to panic. Rather, what's needed is to understand that fatty liver is like a fire alarm. The fire has just started, but if we act quickly to put it out, it will easily go away without causing any harm. And that's exactly the purpose behind making this video. In this video, I'll share a few things with you. If you follow them, you can be sure that your fatty liver will be cured within 2 months, and that too permanently. So without any further delay, let's get started with this important video. Hello friends, welcome to FitTuber. Fatty liver, as the name suggests, means the accumulation of fat in the liver. Now see, having a little fat is normal, but when more than 5% of your liver cells get surrounded by fat, that's when doctors call it fatty liver. Now this fatty liver is of 2 types. One happens due to drinking too much alcohol. This is called alcoholic fatty liver. People who drink alcohol regularly or those who binge drink on weekends have a risk of getting alcoholic fatty liver. But the second type is non-alcoholic fatty liver, in which more than 5% fat gets accumulated in the liver even without drinking alcohol. This non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, also called NAFLD, is becoming more common nowadays. I have non-alcoholic fatty liver, so that means I can have alcohol, right? Alcohol is not some nectar that will benefit you. Rather, it's actually a slow poison. It will definitely cause some harm. And this is not something I am saying. Go through the latest guidelines of the World Health Organization. They have clearly stated that when it comes to alcohol consumption, there is no safe amount that does not affect health. And in the case of fatty liver, the problem is that even though 5% fat has already accumulated, the body doesn't give any noticeable symptoms. Because of this, you don't even realize that fatty liver is developing. And if it is not stopped at the first stage, in the second stage, the liver cells start getting destroyed and inflammation develops in the liver. If care is still not taken, then slowly the liver cirrhosis develops, in which the liver completely shrinks, becomes tight, and its capacity to function decreases drastically. However, this is a very advanced stage. Yeah, all this is fine, but tell me what makes us susceptible to fatty liver? Yes, this is an important question. Who is at the risk of getting fatty liver? So look, the people most at risk of developing fatty liver are those who are overweight. If you have a belly fat, then you have the highest chances of getting fatty liver. Now, when does the belly grow? When the intake of refined sugar is high, when we eat foods made from maida, when we eat a lot of outside fried food. Obviously, if you regularly eat chole bhature for breakfast or have kachori, samosa, bread pakoda, chips, biscuits and namkeen as snacks, then your belly is bound to come out. And this belly fat, this fat that accumulates around the midsection, is the same fat that starts building up on the liver as well. Secondly, people who frequently take painkillers, paracetamol or steroidal drugs also have higher chances of getting fatty liver. Proper studies have been done on this, and scientists have found that these medicines damage liver cells and cause inflammation in the liver. That's why it's wise to take medicine only when it is absolutely necessary. Having diabetes or high cholesterol also increases the risk of developing fatty liver. And the reverse is also true. Doctors believe that if you already have fatty liver, then you have climbed the first step to diabetes and blood pressure. That's why even though fatty liver may not seem like a major disease, if you ignore it, it can start affecting other organs too. Now there are so many overweight people, but how do we know that if our liver is getting fatty or not? I mean, there should be some symptoms to guess if the liver is getting fatty. There aren't any specific symptoms, but still in some people red or brown dots start appearing on their legs. Some people feel pain on the right side of their abdomen just below the ribs. This pain usually occurs while sitting but goes away when you lie down. Then if you constantly feel tired even after sleeping well at night, that's also a sign that your liver's health isn't good. Some people develop a dark patch around the neck or throat area. Some get small skin tags on their neck. Some feel that their digestive capacity has become sluggish. These are the few possible symptoms, but remember, they may or may not appear. So to confirm if you have fatty liver, there is a simple ALT test that costs around 100 rupees. In this test, they check the value of SGPT. If it's above 40, then be alert as your liver has begun to get fatty. But don't get too caught up in all this. The real point is that fatty liver is not a major disease. It's a lifestyle disorder. It happens when we eat junk food and don't exercise. Just remember this simple equation. D plus E is equal to F. That means diet plus exercise equals freedom from fatty liver. Can you throw some light on what kind of diet we should have in fatty liver? To put it in one line, diet should be such that it helps reduce our body fat. In fact, when someone is diagnosed with fatty liver, do you know what the first advice doctors give them? They say go and lose 10% of your body fat and your fatty liver will automatically go away. Now, if we have to reduce this fat, first thing is that we should stop eating unhealthy outside food and start eating healthy homemade food. I mostly have ghar ka khana, but at times I eat outside also. That should be fine, right? Think of it like you are trying to fill a pot with water, but there is a hole in it. Will this pot ever fill up? In the same way, this Chinese food, deep fried food, processed foods and packaged items are those holes in your pot. We eat healthy food, which means we are trying to fill the pot. But since there are holes, it never fills up. If you eat whole foods instead of refined foods for just a few days, you will see your fatty liver is getting better very fast. Note down these 5 things. First, avoid eating maida. Instead, eat whole wheat. In fact, keep changing your grains. Oats, millets, ragi, jowar and barley. For example, sometimes you can have vegetable steel cut oats dalia for breakfast. Sometimes barley dalia. Sometimes make a besan chila. For lunch, sometimes eat ragi roti. Sometimes jowar roti. And sometimes replace rice with millets. If you keep switching your grains like this, neither your home food will feel boring, plus you'll also get the vital nutrients needed to reduce liver fat. Second, eat lentils with skin. Whole green moong dal, black urad dal, moat dal, whole masoor, rajma, chana, black chana, lobia. All these foods provide fiber, which helps reduce liver fat. This has also been proven in a 2019 study. Third, once a day, make sure to eat a salad of raw vegetables. The best time is before lunch. You can have a plate of beetroot, carrot, radish, cucumber, cabbage, whatever fresh vegetables you find. Sprinkle some black salt, black pepper and lemon juice on top to make a tasty salad. Beetroot in particular is considered extremely beneficial for fatty liver. In 2023, a 12-week study was done on 180 adults. They were divided into 4 groups: control group, Mediterranean diet alone, beetroot juice alone, and beetroot juice plus Mediterranean diet. The result was that beetroot juice alone group and beetroot juice plus Mediterranean diet group saw significant reductions in liver fat. Researchers said that beetroot juice alone is a potential effective treatment of NAFLD, while when combined with Mediterranean diet, the result is even more effective. And Mediterranean diet is nothing but the diet that includes whole foods. Fourth point, once a day eat fruit. All fruits are good, but apples, papaya, oranges, guava, banana, muskmelon and watermelon are the best for fatty liver. Among dry fruits, walnuts are considered the best for fatty liver because of their omega-3 fatty acids. Fifth, eat whatever seasonal vegetables are available, but don't cook them in refined oil. Either cook them in kachi ghani mustard oil or use any other cold pressed oil. These are the 5 pearls. Each pearl is precious, but just like pearls only become wearable when they are strung together in a thread, in the same way string these 5 pearls in the thread of intermittent fasting. If you follow intermittent fasting aligned with the circadian rhythm, this diet will become so effective that within a maximum of 2 months, fatty liver will be history for you. Intermittent fasting aligned with circadian rhythm? What's this new fad now? It's not new, it's actually a traditional way of living and comes naturally to us. Earlier, people used to finish their dinner before sunset by 6 or 7 in the evening, and then they would eat breakfast directly at 9 or 10 in the morning. Farmers in India follow this even today. Modern science is now calling this same habit intermittent fasting aligned with the circadian rhythm. For example, if you have breakfast at 10 in the morning, lunch at 2 in the afternoon, and dinner by 7 in the evening, basically from 6-7 pm till 9-10 am, there is a good gap of 15-16 hours during which your body's intelligence gets a chance to heal itself. And friends, you will be happy to know that liver is one such organ that even if it is 90% damaged, it can still heal itself if given the right conditions. Intermittent fasting gives the liver that exact opportunity. When we follow this regularly, the liver heals every day, and within a few weeks it becomes healthy again. Not just on liver, intermittent fasting aligned with circadian rhythm gives amazing results for almost every health problem, be it body fat, diabetes or blood pressure. Take a challenge and try it for a week. Definitely you will be able to notice a difference. We have discussed in detail in this video how to do intermittent fasting, because when people first hear about it, they feel like if we have dinner by 6 or 7 pm, won't we feel hungry at night? Or some people return from work around 9 pm, so they wonder how they can follow it. I have tried to answer all such questions in that video, so make sure you watch it. I think it will really help you and make this habit sound more practical. Can you suggest some exercise that will help me get rid of this fatty liver fast? Note that the main thing is diet. If you start eating as we have discussed, consider 70% of the work done. Still, scientific studies have shown that in cases of fatty liver, results come even faster if a person does 150 minutes of exercise per week. That means just 20 minutes a day. I think we all can easily spare 20 minutes, can't we? Plus, in those 20 minutes, whatever exercise you do, it will somehow help reduce that fat on liver. That is why choose what you enjoy. You can go out for a run, you can brisk walk in a park, you can do yoga or pranayama, you can dance, you can do weight training or play any sport. Main thing is to dedicate a minimum 20 minutes a day for exercise. See, I understood the diet and exercise part, but it will be greatly helpful for us if you will share us some home remedies to get rid of fatty liver. I'll share with you 3 home remedies that are not only effective but also don't clash with each other. Means if you want, you can follow all 3 together. The first one is sugarcane juice. You might have heard that sugarcane juice helps reduce liver heat. When someone has jaundice, even doctors recommend drinking sugarcane juice. But you may be taken aback that sugarcane juice works like a medicine for fatty liver. It is so effective that if someone drinks fresh sugarcane juice regularly for a few months, their SGPT and SGOT levels start coming back to the normal range. I have personally met people whose SGPT levels, which should ideally not be more than 40, had gone above 300. But just by drinking sugarcane juice daily for 3-4 months, their reports turned out to be normal. Just imagine how powerful it is. From my own experience, plus speaking to Ayurvedic acharyas, I have no doubt that sugarcane juice is a miraculous remedy for fatty liver. Just remember a few things. First, whenever you drink sugarcane juice, make sure it's freshly prepared. Often vendors try to mix leftover juice, so ensure that it's extracted fresh right in front of your eyes. Second, don't add salt to it, and if possible, avoid ice as well. Okay, if it's extremely hot, you can add a little ice, but it's better to skip it because sugarcane juice is naturally cooling for the body. Third, you can add lemon, mint and ginger to the juice. Rather, it will increase its effectiveness. Fourth, don't drink sugarcane juice after 4 or 5 pm. Consider 5 pm as the last limit. If you drink it before that, it will have full effect. Fifth, drink it on an empty stomach. Don't have it right after lunch, otherwise it won't be effective. Either drink it before breakfast or before lunch, or 2 hours after breakfast or 2 hours after lunch. And most importantly, drink it consistently for 2-3 months. Find a juice vendor near you and tell him, "Bhaiya, I'll drink 1 glass sugarcane juice from you daily. Please make it fresh for me." Get your ALT test done today, and after 3 months, get another test done. You will be amazed by the results you see. Second thing that is very effective for fatty liver, it's kutki. There was a study in which scientists injected a liver damaging agent into the bodies of mice. Then those same mice were given kutki. After a few hours, their livers were found to have healed completely. In Ayurveda, kutki is considered one of the best herbs for liver health. What to say of fatty liver, kutki has shown excellent results in even the most serious liver damage cases like cirrhosis. Actually, there are 3 main reasons why kutki is so effective for the liver. First, kutki has a cooling nature which helps reduce the the heat of the liver. Second, its antimicrobial properties help reduce inflammation in the liver. Third, it cleanses the liver. For best results, take half a teaspoon of kutki powder in a glass. Add half a teaspoon of honey to it and mix with a little warm water. Then just drink it. Kutki is naturally bitter, but when mixed with honey, its bitterness is somewhat masked. You can take it half an hour before breakfast or at night before sleeping. If you take it regularly for even 1 month, your liver will start functioning strongly again.
I tried Kutki, it's effective but I can't bear its taste. Plus it's quite expensive. Can you share something more palatable?
I'll share a better solution for you in Remedy 3, but before that, let me share with you Anveshan's Amla Prash. As soon as winter arrives, we start taking Chavanprash to strengthen our immunity. But nowadays, most Chavanprash products contain more sugar than Amla, and on top of that, they are filled with preservatives. However, Anveshan's Amla Prash has 3 things that make it truly special. First, instead of refined sugar, it's made using Desi Khand Sari sugar. Second, it contains Desi A2 Gir cow ghee. Third, it has no preservatives at all. Look at its ingredients: 53% Amla, 30% Desi Khand, 7% A2 Gir cow ghee, and the remaining 10% includes more than 20 powerful herbs such as Pipali, White Chandan, Punarnava, and Gokhru. By taking Anveshan's Amla Prash, not only will your immunity improve, but your liver will also stay strong. This product is HACCP, ISO, and GMP certified as well. For best results, take 1 tablespoon of it and drink milk afterwards. If you don't drink milk, you can take it alone. Anveshan also has to offer 2.5 liter sturdy stainless steel A2 cow ghee dolchi. So to buy Anveshan's healthy Amla Prash and ghee dolchi, click the link in the description box. Don't forget to apply the special discount coupon to get 20% off. Coming back to Remedy 3, take a liver syrup. All recognized brands like Himalaya, Baidyanath, Dabur, Patanjali, Emil use the best herbs for liver like Kutki, Kalmek, Bhumi Amla, Punarnava to make their own proprietary liver syrup. Best way is to take spoon of this syrup and drink a little water over it. If syrup is not what you prefer, the same brands make the similar formulation in tablet form also. You can take tablets daily with water once any time of the day. वैसे if taste is the only concern, even pure Kutki extract capsules are also available in the market. You can instead take 2 capsules daily with water.
How about these liver care juices that are trending online?
Some brands make liver care juice also. Yes, it too contains the similar herbs. You can take 30 ml of it mixed in 100 ml of water 20 minutes before breakfast. However, the problem with such liver juices is that you have to order them online. While liver syrups and tablets are readily available at a chemist shop near you, you can start taking them from today itself. Syrup, tablet or juice, whatever you prefer, be sure that it won't have any negative side effects. These are so safe that even if you don't have fatty liver, still you can take them to enhance the strength of your liver. Choose one and take for 2 months and then stop for 15 days. Again you can start. This way it will be more effective. If we recap, the main point is that fatty liver develops quickly, but it can also heal quickly provided you take care of your diet. Understand that refined flour, refined sugar and fried foods act like slow poison for your liver. Eat whole foods instead. Rotate between grains, lentils, fruits and vegetables. Take out 20 minutes a day for exercise. Then these 3 home remedies work wonderfully. Having a glass of sugarcane juice before 5 p.m, taking Kutki powder mixed with honey before sleeping at night, or taking a popular liver syrup. But remember that in the equation D plus E gives you F, these home remedies act like catalysts. So don't forget diet and exercise. As we now know that fatty liver and diabetes are connected, so I'd recommend you watch this video where I have shared a diet plan that helps reduce fat and lowers blood sugar levels. Plus don't forget to check out Anveshan's Amla Prash and Ghee Dolchi linked in the description box. My name is Vivek. I thank you so much for watching.